Hi guys, today is the last video in our series on sleep and well-being, and today we are thinking about how we can foster good sleep habits to build resilience through connecting with a sense of other. At Space to Breathe, we think about well-being in relation to our well-being triangle, which considers our soul being well, being fully well through connection with ourself, with others, and with a sense of other. When we talk about a sense of other, we mean things like practicing gratitude, getting out into nature, meditation. For some people, it'll be kind of an expression of their faith. Whatever it looks like for you, there is something important about connecting with something that's bigger than ourselves, like a perspective beyond us, generating a sense of awe. So there are two particular things that we want to talk about when we talk about connecting with other to help us to sleep. The first one of those is the idea of meditation. Meditation might be something that you regularly practice, it might be something that you've not practiced before, or it might be something that you've tried and thought, this really isn't for me. I know that during lockdown, there have been times when I've gone to bed with a whirring mind, and I have popped on a meditation, and more often than not, I am asleep before that meditation finishes because it's just given my mind a space to switch off. And that's a good thing about meditation, like it can distract your minds away from thoughts that are wearing, or kind of those times when you're trying to fall asleep and you can't, and all you can think about is the fact that you can't fall asleep. If you just pop on a meditation, it can stop your mind thinking about that, and it can allow it to relax, and in turn allow your body to relax into a peaceful, sleepful state. I watched a really great interview recently between Dr. Rangan Chatterjee and Joe Wicks, and they were talking about meditation. And in it, Joe talks about how a friend had encouraged him to try meditation, and he tried apps like Calm and Headspace, two really helpful apps that we would recommend, by the way. But kind of a couple of minutes in, he was like, this just isn't for me. And he says to Dr. Rangan, he sent a message to a friend and just said, I'm mindful that I'm just not mindful. Like, I like to be busy, I'm okay with that, and I'm good. So he kind of just wrote it off and didn't try it again. But a little while later, he was having a conversation with Russell Brand, and Russell said to him, you sound like a man to me who really needs meditation. And so he sent him this YouTube meditation, and Joe tried it and he loved it. And since then, he has found practicing meditation to be really useful. Calm, the number one app for sleep, talks about how practicing meditation, like, it's really valuable in the evening, and it provides some really good meditations to use before going to bed. But they also talk about the importance of practicing meditation throughout the day, particularly when you wake up in the morning. And the reason behind that is because meditation allows our bodies and minds to relax. And the more we practice that, the more our body gets used to moving into a state of relaxation. So when it comes to going to bed at night, if we've practiced relaxation in the morning or at other times of the day, our body will more easily transition into that relaxed state for going to sleep. And that can be really beneficial. It can increase our ability to go to sleep more quickly, and obviously that has a really positive benefit. The second thing we want to think about when it comes to other is the importance of getting out into nature. There are a few different reasons why getting out into nature can be really valuable. The first one of those is that when we get out into nature, it usually means we're doing some form of exercise. Exercise is a really great way to release stress, which can be one reason that we struggle to sleep. And the Sleep Foundation and sleep.org say that exercise is really good for improving our sleep quality and our sleep duration. As we get into nature, we can also find that it really helps us to relax. The Mental Health Foundation released a booklet last year all about thriving with nature. It talks about how getting into nature can have a really positive impact on our mental health. As we've talked about earlier in the week, when we have poor mental health, that can really affect our ability to sleep. As I've already mentioned, stress can have a really negative impact on our ability to sleep. But as we get into nature and feel the kind of positive impacts that has, that can help that to be rebalanced so that we're able to sleep better. John Muir, a mountaineer, said, "Allow nature's peace to flow into you as sunshine flows into trees." And I think that just captures beautifully the essence of nature, and how it can have that positive impact on us. During this lockdown, particularly, I have tried kind of 9 times out of 10 to go and have my daily exercise. And I think that quote just captured for me really beautifully the effect that that has had on my mental health and my ability to sleep. There's something about the quiet of nature that allows our minds to unravel. And just as the Calm app says, kind of practicing meditation throughout the day can help our mind to transition more easily into sleep. So getting out into nature in that sense of quiet gives our mind space to unravel those thoughts that usually we'd go to bed with not having had time to process, and then they'd all come out. Like, we will have had spaces to already process those thoughts. And so as we lie down, they won't be there buzzing away. So yeah, the two simple things we're suggesting today are practice meditation and try and get out into nature. Give those things a go this week. Let us know how you get on.